Hello, folks. It's me, the Editor KQ's from Longington, and man, I'm tired. But we persevere anyway. And it's time to return to the world's most complicated dinosaur-focused rock collecting simulator. Which hopefully has been enjoyable. I have no idea. I've been enjoying it, but I am often a bad barometer of what people enjoy. So, hopefully it's still fun. Meanwhile, I open Steam and everything, and the universe attempts to update, so I'm sure that I'm having some encoding issues now. But it's not like I'm doing much. I'm talking to you while music plays. My palm is always up to date. Well, in so much as the palm needs to be kept up to date. But yeah, quite tired tonight. Nowhere near enough sleep. It's fine though. I will get more sleep later. Every time I wake up after like 6 hours of sleep, I will simply sleep more at another time. That's how that works. Yeah, I haven't seen the occasional encoding overloaded message, and I start to wonder if I shouldn't do something about that. I'm just not sure what. I probably don't need to be encoding at maximum resolution for some of the stuff I play, but I am anyway, so, oh well. Also, I'm always a little cranky, I suppose, in that, right now, if I look at my followed list, there's like a sprawl of people on. But I guarantee you, when I'm done, and it's time to raid somebody, all of those people will be gone. Every single one of them will have logged off. So... oh well. Time is difficult. I don't understand time. But it is something that keeps happening, so I just kinda have to live with it. And speaking of time, there is about a minute left until the game starts. If you have stuff you want to do, you better do it. Although I don't know why you'd open a stream and then immediately run away and do other things. I guess, like... I don't know. That's a tough one. It's not like I get paid more if I have more viewers. That's not a thing, so... I don't know. Not until I start running it. I'm not gonna run ads. I have a line and it's there. I'm not running ads. Like, fuck it. Amazon already makes more money than God off my lousy chatting. I don't need them to, advertise over me, too. Like, if I were desperate, I might consider it, but, once you turn them on, you can never turn them off, so... nah. Anyway, the Zniw adventure. Is that captured? No, that's not capturing. One moment. Yeah, there we go. Bring it down there. Alright. That's good enough. Let's get back to it. We're back on the residential floor. I can't remember what we were doing. Oh yeah, hi that guy's butt. Hello, mammal. Little furry dude. Can I catch this guy yet? A pesky mammal over here. What? Where? Oh. Gotta be here some... I'm gonna try and catch that mammal, because... I have the feeling... It'd be a well, now it's gone. Oh, wait, there it is. Grab. Where the... Show yourself! Yeah, I keep getting new reactions to this. So I'm gonna keep at it until something changes. Not that Zniw is reacting to this very well. Nah, I don't know if this is actually doing anything. Yeah, all this is doing is... Listen, you're starting to get on my nerves with that constant shouting. If you're a cleaning lady, maybe you should start doing what you're supposed to do, huh? Like taking out the trash, for example? Wait a second, it's a shiny pebble you're giving me. Yeah, whatever, I don't care what it is. Just stop wasting my time, will you? Oh, okay, we got a pebble out of that. That's cool. That didn't actually progress us. Hey boss, that guy in the back, what's his problem? Him? Ah, hate his guts. He wanders with the chief all the time, believe he's gonna win his sympathy that way. Become the next head of village security. In reality, he's such an annoying little twerp always running around and telling on others. No one really likes him. Well, all things considered, he's just sitting there doing pretty much nothing. Since he's not that busy, maybe he ought to help you with that little mammal problem of yours. Don't make me laugh. I don't need help from lousy dinosaurs like you. Not to mention he believes he did a rather poor job managing this place. Oh, now he's gonna get it. Wow, this is gonna be good! That's our Zniw. She starts fights for fun. Beautiful. I couldn't care less about your stupid mammals. You're the one who let them in, so why should I even consider helping you? Besides, I received my orders for today. Come on, you lazy bum, you're doing nothing but sit here on your butt all day, and if that mammal isn't captured by nightfall, it might ruin this week's shipment and we're all gonna get it. At least I'm not a complete doofus who lets that happen. Will you two just quit yapping? I can't hear myself think. What are you doing here? Come inside, now. A lot of explaining to do, young miss. on earth do you think you're doing, wall signaling like there's no tomorrow in a building with restricted access? Who do you think you are? Barely set her foot in the village and already became a nuisance. Which sorry excuse of a guard let you inside? Answer me. Chief, will you please listen to me just for once? I got here as I really need to talk with you. Especially since I found some things you might be interested in. Things? What things? From the thief's hideout, I found a whole bunch of weird stuff inside. Will you listen to me now? Weird stuff, you say. Let it be then. Come with me. Yeah, you're pretty much expected to just be an asshole in Dinosaur World. Like, the pinnacle of that to me is that one facial expression Zniw makes when she's antagonizing someone. And she just looks like she's getting the thrill of her life out of it. She gets this face. Yeah, that face. Alright, please do go on. Tell me about the weird stuff then. Ugh, finally! I thought you were never gonna let me speak. Well, as I was saying, I found the thieves' lair. A whole bunch of stuff he stole is stashed in the unused underground tunnel in one of the alleys of the Western District, along with a lot of weird notes. Maps, other sketches. Looks like the thief did his homework alright. So you managed to find his hiding place. Good, good. But do tell me about these notes. Why am I getting major have you told anyone else about this vibes off this guy? Like, he's gonna throw us off this balcony. Yeah, it's not just me? Good, it's not just me. Did you actually read them? I did, kinda. I have no idea what they're supposed to mean. Something about a gate, some prices, and fillers. These are so all over the place, I don't really know what to make of them. I see, you didn't understand a thing. How unfortunate. But nonetheless, I'm obligated to thank you. Because of your hard work, our village can finally sleep soundly tonight. That thieving scoundrel is becoming more and more of a nuisance for the entirety of Fungila. I'm really glad it's finally over. Okay, maybe we're gonna get away with it. Maybe this is fine. Now, it's not a problem. You still have the notes you found in your possession, yes? May I please ask for them? Nope. Okay, never mind. We are going straight off this balcony. I was faked out I got duped for a second because I believe in the inherent goodness of people's hearts. But we are gonna fucking die. Oh, right, here. Thank you, Zniw. Now, if this is all, then please excuse me. Well, hold on, Chief. Don't you think you owe me one here? Owe you one? Excuse me, I don't understand. What do you have in mind? My forced Fungilan vacation, to put it bluntly? Come on, Chief, isn't that obvious? I'm neither a resident of Fungila, nor did I ever want to stay here. Not to mention my folks at Wajapulka must be worried sick about me. Don't you have a family, Chief? Wouldn't they be worried if one day you simply disappeared without a trace? Remember, I got here by a complete freak of an accident. Family. We have dismissed that claim. Yes, they most likely would. Perhaps you're right. Keeping you here against your own will isn't going to do any favors for the both of us. Especially when you're neither a true resident nor an official guest. I might find a way to... Yes. Chief! It's an emergency! What is it? What's happened? Someone poured hot sauce into Kron's bowl again! He's still near the fountain. Since then, nobody was guarding the entrance to the residential wall. I told you that girl would be nothing but trouble, Chief. What? I'm gonna ask only once, Zniw. Did you have anything to do with it? Oh, there's a face. You know, that's not what I expected. I expected him to be antagonistic. And he was on the brink of letting us go. And then our past deeds as an adventure game protagonist caught up with us. Being an adventure game protagonist means always being a dick to everybody. And I love when the consequences of one's actions catch up with one. It's gonna make it really hard for me, of course, but I don't care. Chief, please, it was the only way to... Silence. I cannot fathom what was in your mind when you decided to do such a horrible thing. You broke our law like a common criminal, and you shall be treated like one. Now get out of my sight. I do not wish to see you ever again. But Chief, Guards! At your service, sir. Would you kindly escort Miss Zniw to the detention cells below? I believe she has overstayed her welcome here. With pleasure, sir. Just exile me. This doesn't sound very good. Oh well, now we're in jail. Wait a moment. Wait a moment, you! Shut it, will ya? Unless you want the guard to yell at us some more. Don't you change the topic, you! Now you're gonna get it for stealing my money. Whatever, like I had any choice. Why am I wasting my breath? You wouldn't understand anyway. You know, your beak won't look very pretty when it's shifted 5 centimeters to the left. Which is exactly what will happen when my fist meets that stupid face of yours. Just sit on your butt and shut up, alright? Maybe they'll let us free if we behave appropriately. If that's your plan, then whatever, Featherbrain. You can sit here all the time you want. I, on the other hand, don't plan to waste even a minute of my precious time here. Yeah, like you can do anything here. Sure, whatever. Be my guest. I will, thank you very much. Have we finished antagonizing everyone? Let's see now. Okay, we have no backpack. So all of our stuff has been taken. Glowing mushrooms. There's a couple of boulders on the wall that light up. Well, let's check out this other stuff. There's something on that shelf, but you can't really see what exactly. That basket seems to be nailed to the stone wall. You wonder why. It's nailed to the wall. You can't take it. You don't even know what's up there. It's way too dark in here. Alright, let's grab some mushrooms. And put the mushrooms in the basket. The dark corner starts to reveal some more details. Okay, let's do it again. The entire room is starting to light up. By putting enough glow shrooms in the basket, you managed to light up the entire cell. Well done. Hey. Are you really serious about escaping from this cell? Do those pretty feathers grow in your ears, too? Of course, I told you I am. I need to get to the bottom of all this. You really are something different. Well, maybe I'll be of some assistance, too. Pardon me, now you want to be useful? Yeah, 2 heads are better than 1, right? Besides, I'm not from this village either. This whole thing started as a huge misunderstanding. So this is making what I can only describe as, like, the Tails gets trolled face. That's really weird to see. What, really? But the village is locked. How did you... I came to the village the day before the village was locked. I was just carrying on with my investigation. Why am I confessing things to that untrustworthy, spoiled brat? Should really watch my words around her. Huh? You say something? No, nothing. Let's just focus on getting out of here, shall we? Name's Agu, by the way. Zniw. A misunderstanding, you say. Tell me about it. Alright, where was I? Okay. You're still unsure if you can trust this shady fellow, but you're a bit out of options. Alright, maybe he can reach the upper shelf. You can see some kind of an item. It's still too high for you to reach, unless... I pick up Agu. Well, he sure does deserve a solid punch to the beak, but he's your only ally for the time being. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. So, what should we do now? I don't have a use Agu option. Okay. Well, let's eat some berries, maybe. That hit the spot. Good. Is there a tip? There are 2 pebbles left to find, and I will never find those pebbles. Looks like this water definitely had some better days. Drink it anyway. Doesn't look very appetizing, besides, you're not thirsty. A strange sack is lying in the corner. It reeks of a strange odor. Oh, that's the poo bag. Oh, it's full of, digested fruits and mushrooms. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's the poo bag. How do I get you to do stuff? There we go. Hey, Featherbrain. What do you want, Shorty? Get whatever's on that shelf for me, will you? Yeah, whatever. Just an old rusty spoon. Despite its appearance, it seems to be really durable. Well, let's start in on one of these boulders, shall we? The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single pink. Nope, hitting or scrubbing it with a spoon won't do a thing. Alright, I guess we gotta... After a brief search, you managed to find a small opening in the wall right beneath the boulder. There was a gap beneath that rock. You jammed the spoon inside and pried the rock a bit. It seems to be rather loose now. You also managed to break the spoon, so you casually toss it aside. Cool. Ugh! That is a very dynamic pose for... Even though the stone is rather loose, it's still too heavy for you. Maybe you should ask for help. Do you need help with that? Yes. Or if he just... Shloop. With a massive thud, you managed to... I did? No, he did. To remove the rock from the hole it was covering. There seems to be a dimly lit room on the other side. What was that? Be quiet in there, will you? I'm too big to crawl through it. But you should be able to fit in this hole. Okay. Hey, don't leave me here. Relax, I'll look for a way to open the cell doors. Ah, my backpack. Backpack is kind of dusty. Whoever did this is going to pay. You got dust on my backpack. I must murder you. The rope and hook is still inside, along with a piece of paper. Critical evidence, please store safely until the end of the investigation. Looks like you truly are a criminal now. Another position to add to your resume, then. Since you have more pressing matters to worry about now, you just toss that piece of paper aside. Okay, careful now. We have an axe head. Blade may not look like much, but it can still make some serious ouchies. That's some rubble. Many small rocks. Okay, can I just duck across? Looks like it. A closed wooden door, because why would it be open, right? Locked. Doesn't seem to be very solid, though. Not really safe to use just a sharp blade alone. Can I, like, pull it down with the grappling hook? No? Okay. Alright, there's the guard. We got a broom. You're honestly surprised. This is the most solid broom you've ever seen in your life. Alright, let's try prying. Oh, wait a minute. I know. No. What I want to do is put the axe head on the broom stick. Do I maybe have to use the... No? Okay. Well, maybe I can pry it with the... Nope. Alright. Let's try heading back into the cell and see if there's anything I can do in here. I don't know why I thought there would be something I could do in here. That didn't help unlocking the door. Let's go throw rocks at Stephen. Like, I can't come up with anything better to do. Let's go throw rocks at him. Click on the spot where you would like to throw the stone. Oops, that wasn't such a good idea. So close, you better be more careful from now on. I mean, that was worth it. I got to hit him in the head with a rock. But yeah, I probably shouldn't do that again. Where should I throw this? At the cupboard. Pretty sure I heard something. Okay, what if I throw it at the cell door? Can't. You better be more careful and make sure the next hit kills. Indeed. Not those mammals again. Well, I seem to have desensitized him to noise. Maybe if I keep at it, he'll leave? Maybe not. Make sure the next hit kills. That won't help you with anything here. Moreover, it will likely cause even more trouble. Alright, just walk out there. Let's walk out and say hi. Nah, gotta retreat. Am I daydreaming or what? That's getting very weird. Can I untie the hook? No. So a locked door. And I don't think I can get the broom underneath it or anything. No, that'll just get me in trouble. Seems to be very passionate about being a guard. There must be a way to get rid of that guy. Nope, can't clonk him with the broom or grappling hook him. Let's really look back in the cell and see if we can... We haven't done anything with the water bowl. Consider this. No. Alright. No, just leave that sack alone and carry on. I will not. Alright, can I ask Agu what to do? Well, how's your recon mission going? Terrible. That super annoying chief pupil is in the next room, fixated on watching the cell doors. Absolutely have no idea how to deal with him. Ah, him. I'd recognize his squeaky voice anywhere. Anyway, that sure complicates things a whole lot. There must be a way to somehow lure him out. Maybe, I don't know, start screaming you're hungry, you're sick. There's a chance he might move around the room a bit. It might give me more space to explore and think of something. What, are you crazy? I'm already a wanted criminal around here. You want them to think I'm a nutcase as well? And do you have a plan for the brain? It sure beats sitting on your butt and doing nothing, you know. Fine, whatever, but I'm gonna remember this. See, that wasn't so hard, now was it? Yeah, that face. I think of this as this, like... Fuck you, I got mine, Faith. Yeah, alright, keep yelling. I'm just gonna... skedaddle. Alright, well, I'm hungry. Yeah, hungry. Shut up, you already ate your rations today. And I don't know, I want out, I say. You wish our chief would decide when to release you. Don't even bother. Alright, he's having an argument. Let's just boot scoot. Whoop, nope. He saw that. He saw behind him somehow. Being very weird. Alright, how about if I start throwing rocks again? Release me! I'm not Agu! My real name is Ifkin. So this is a very obscure reference, and I'm very proud of them for making it. If I can deviate for a second. There's this bit in the first King's Quest where you meet a little gnome who is spinning straw into gold, and you have to guess his name. And his name is, you know, you would think it is Rumpelstiltskin. It is not. You'll find a note somewhere in the game telling you sometimes it is wise to think backwards. So you think maybe his name is Rumpelstiltskin backwards. It's not. What his actual name is if you reverse the alphabet and use that as a cipher, you get like Iskinovhikinovich or something. And that's his name. So I really respect them for including this in the game. That is a stupid thing to reference, and I am amazed that they bothered. Will you please shut your pie hole already? Okay, I'm sorry. I did deviate for a bit there. Where would I like to throw the stone? At the cupboard? Huh? That was weird. Okay, maybe I should throw it at the tunnel. For more information on that kind of nonsense, my very first stream ever was King's Quest 1. So, well, not my first stream ever, but my first stream of this cycle. Anybody there? He's gone! Quick, do something! Can I close the door? There's no lock or bolt. You need to use something to barricade that door. He's coming back. It's the broom. I gotta use the broom on the door. Alright, I got this. That was close, but you know you're on the right track. Look behind you, a three-headed... Okay. Look behind you, a three-headed monkey is a, direct quote from Secret of Monkey Island. I wonder how many classic adventure game references he's gonna drop. It is almost tempting to fail this puzzle to keep finding out. But I would rather, progress. Alrighty, unless there's some other way he won't be coming back anytime soon. Hopefully the broom will withstand his anger. What the? Open it up! Open that door! No, thank you. There are no notes here, only random scratch lines. Judging from the looks, this basket must have carried a lot of things. Sitting on the top shelf, you can't reach that high. Oh, that's a shame. You open the large cupboard. Some wooden bowls inside, most of them are broken. Ooh, a copper key. You wonder what it might unlock. Open the drawer. Full of some seeds, you're really not sure. And a door does not require a key. Oh. Hopefully it won't be that hard to open. Okay. Oh, yeah. Thankfully it sure wasn't. Thanks, you did pretty nice here, short stuff. Okay, now we must find a way to get to the upper floor. Can you grab that basket? Yo, Longlegs. What is it, city girl? That shelf's too high for me to reach. Wow, you don't say. I never would have guessed. Let's check what's inside that basket for me. It's a box. Well, it looks like a basket to me. No, it's a box. Just check what's inside, please. Some kind of a string. A long piece of string made of several smaller pieces. Use the key to open things. Okay, well. It's a string. Let's keep it. That door, wait a minute. What? What about it? Just you watch. Stand back, lizard breath. Well, that's one way to solve a problem. That is one way to solve a problem. It's the wooden door both of you managed to, unlock. Too heavy. It's broken. Besides, what's the point of taking it? Well, you take the door along, so that when you see some guards, you can slam the door down and then close it, and then they can't get at you. I mean, it seems obvious to me. Stone locker. Yeah, it definitely wasn't used in a very long time. A ragged bag with something inside. Oh, it's full of some kind of seeds. What's with all the seeds? Broken bottles. Some kind of worn out, completely unreadable poster. Judging from the mammal picture, this handwritten notice had something to do with these furry guys. It's a little bit too worn out to make something of it. A bowl full of dry larvae. Most likely one of the workers' snacks. Hold on, there's small text. What's that? Oh no. Someone scribbled some truly awful puns on this board. One of them reads, "How did the barber win the race? He used a shortcut." What do you call a girl standing under a roof? Misunderstanding. I feel physical pain just by reading this. You're weak, Zniw. Give another one a go. What do you call a broken angle? A rectangle. How do they come up with this stuff? Did you hear the one about the dino who tried to catch fog? He missed. I just can't believe it. I'll believe it. We're reading all of these. How much room should you give for a fungi to grow? As much room as possible. I like that one. I like that one a lot. Incredible. Simply incredible. Don't trust atoms. They make up everything. This dinosaur society has knowledge of atoms. That means that this dinosaur society could invent the atomic bomb. Ugh. Want to hear a joke about paper? Better not. It's terrible. Why did the picture go to jail? Because it was framed. I'm enjoying this more than some of the actual game puzzles. The rotation of Earth really makes my day. You shouldn't tell an egg a joke. It might crack up. How many of these are there? Oh, I just got... You survived through them all. Amazing. Okay. Thank you, achievement pop-up. You open the locker. Several wooden plates and some kind of handle. Ah. Well, it fits, but it's so shaky, it's not a good idea to use it. Let's... string this together. Ta-da! We've invented violence! Yay! Large doors. The place is really tightly secured. Another massive stone door is, of course, closed. There's a notice glued to the doors. This passage is for small, authorized dinosaurs only. Indeed, there is a small door on this side, but this one at least has a keyhole. Aha! The key opened these small doors. Unfortunately, the key needs to stay in the lock for this door to remain open. Seems like you'll be able to crawl through it as well. The coast is clear, I think. Okay, try to open these doors from the other side, okay? Tough luck, it's such a tight fit it won't even budge. Well, we have a solution for that. The bolt's heavy, yet not very durable. Could be easier than you thought. Your skill in using the axe has increased by 2. Oh, and the bolt is now cut in half. Well, hey, we're ranking up in axe. I didn't think that was the build we were going for, but... Yo, give it a little push, will you? Okay, here goes. Alright. Finally, the stairs leading to the ground floor of the residential wall. Yeah. Whoa, hold on for a moment here, big boy. And what do you want now? Answers. We're both knee-deep in this, but I barely know anything about you or your thieving activity in the village. And if you think I'm gonna run around a restricted area with some feathery thief I don't know, you're in for a big surprise. You've been doing that, Sniff. That exact thing you were talking... You've been doing that. Yeah, well, I suppose you're somewhat trustworthy. Alright then, what would you like to know, huh? You mentioned an investigation. Elaborate on that investigation you mentioned before. Sudden closure of the village was way too suspicious for me. especially when Fungilo was much more lax on the security before. Nobody would even attempt to attack a settlement inside a hollow mountain. I tried to talk with the chief about it, but he turned out to be a very cold and harsh fellow. Definitely not the calm, kind dinosaur I heard stories about. Well now, sounds about right. Tell me about it. Since the other villagers were increasingly restless as well, I had to be extra careful with my sleuthing. It was then I learned about the large quantities of scarlet grossrooms being dug up and the overworked tunnel workers, which is directly related to the confidential nighttime glowshroom shipping. Not to mention the main village gate is actually fully functional. Oh, your notes I found earlier, they are actually starting to make sense. Yeah, I stepped into something rather stinky, didn't I? I guess the chief knew about my endeavors too, as he quickly blamed everything on me and my criminal activity. I had to flee to the underused underground tunnels and keep a low profile. Fortunately, most of the folks around here didn't pay much attention to the newcomers and visitors before the village's closure, so a little bit of ochre and feathers turned out to be a pretty nifty disguise. Who exactly are you, and don't you even dare try to dodge that one? A feathered thief. You keep calling me that, what did you expect for an answer? Why, you're no fun, huh? Alright, I'm a member of the Merchant Guild of Metalonia, the industrial city in the far north. Fangilia and my place used to trade goods on a monthly basis, glass and metal tools, for dried mushrooms and medicine. As you might have already guessed, I was chosen to lead the last trade caravan. Huh, so you're a merchant. You can say so. After we arrived in the village and were done with the usual business, my buddies decided to hit the road the same day. Since I was rather tired that evening, I decided to hit the sack instead and be on my way home the next morning. And the village was closed the next day, huh? That's quite a coincidence. Yeah, way too much of a coincidence for my taste. Why did you steal other dinosaurs' belongings? Believe me, if I had any other way, I totally wouldn't do it. Besides, I don't like the term stealing. What are you, then, a treasure hunter? I'm much more comfortable with borrowing. I was planning to return all the stuff I nabbed once I was finished with my investigation anyway. Including my money you shamelessly stole? Yes, including your stupid shells. Can we please just move on? So the chief's a bad guy in this story. And I'm not that quick to jump into conclusions, but don't you think it's such a giant coincidence? Every bit of this happened at once. You mean... Look, girl, sudden information blackout check. No way in or out, despite the gate being functional. Yeah. Overworked, tired workers, got them. Suspicious nighttime shipments when there's not even a trace of pterosaurs around for several weeks now. Do I really need to go on? Yikes. Yikes is right. I really believe our good old chief might not be as glorious as everyone likes to think of him. But he's the head of the village. It's just unbelievable. Aw, Zniw has never encountered a corrupt politician before. This is a first for her. Wow, what an idealistic life. I'm kind of jealous, honestly. It reminds me of an accident we had in my city several weeks ago, when a large Asgarchid tried to do some business of questionable legitimacy. He was kicked out of the city very quickly. Shady business, huh? So you're implying? Yeah, I really feel the chief might try his hand at doing such quick profit business too. Anything else I should know? What are we to do? Keep your head low, your voice down, and your profile below sea level. Since I know where both of these main gate keys are, and we're already inside the residential wall, we need to take a hike to the top floor to visit the chief's apartment. One of the keys is hidden somewhere in his house. As the gate's fully functional, we need to find both of them and get out of the village as fast as possible. This does not concern you, but I need to contact Metalonia and call in some kind of reinforcements. The sooner the better. Ugh, well, I need to be on my way home, but I'll do my best to help. Huh. Think you were so quick to storm through the door and head home just moments before. Well, in any case, let's move it. To the chief's apartment. Alright, we got a big plot dump there. Ooh, an oil lamp. Can we rub it? It's covered in oil and dust. Way too dirty for your taste. No, rub it and make a wish. Oh. I swear, this game could be wrapped up in seconds if we were only allowed to do that. There are no blank slabs here. Every single one has something written on it. Special shipment, amount 16 boxes, estimated cost to be A. To be announced? There's also something bright pink in this bowl down here, but we can't click on it. That's a bummer. Alright, let's take this slow and careful. We've already been sent to prison once. He almost slipped while going up and lost all the small rocks as they tumbled down the steps. You should be more careful walking on such steep steps. No, my rocks! How will I live without you? You peek through the curtain to check what's going on in the other room. Better stay quiet. You definitely don't want to wake those guys up. Yeah, that looks like a large force. Judging by the amount of dents and scratches, these doors lead to the big dinosaur rooms. Maybe now's not the best time to check what's inside. Okay, let's move on. Let's just sneak on up to the chief's room. Ah, man, not another one. Another closed door, just marvelous. Alright, I'll take care of them this time. Wait, what are you doing? Hey, somebody's gotta open them, right? But isn't that... Yeah, it is, but since we're criminals now, it doesn't really matter, does it? But for real now, I wish there was some other way. How do you plan to get to the chief's apartment, huh? We've come this far. We're just that one tiny step from the gate key. No shabby doors are gonna stop us. Sure, whatever you say. Listen, you're gonna have a grand role in my master plan as well, you know. Oh, man, what now? Opening these doors is gonna take a little while. While I'm busy with them, I'd like you to take a hike to the village and find the second key to the main gate. It's a little key, little metal key, thrown on the handle. Hold on, what, I'm supposed to find it? Well, yeah, now that you mention it, my grandma would do a much better job, but currently you're the only one here. I can remotely consider a partner, so I guess I'll have to live with that. Hey. Easy, shorty, just joking. See, anyway, try to sneak out of the building and snoop around a bit. From what I gathered, the second key must be hidden somewhere around the lake area, and the chief likes to hang out around this place with his fishing rod whenever he has a bit of free time. I searched thoroughly every other place in the village, turning even the smallest of rocks, came away empty-handed. Yawn. Whoa. The lake area is the only one I couldn't search, so it's my best bet. Besides, even if we find the key in the chief's place, it's useless alone. We need to get both of them to open the main gate. But what if the chief's hanging around the lake right now? He isn't. Each and every night, for some reason, he walks around the village outskirts and mumbles some weird things while standing next to a rock wall. Maybe the old man's going crazy, don't ask. Alright, but that doesn't change the fact it's like searching for a needle in a leaf stack. How am I supposed to find something so tiny in a large place like this? Look, I'd love to tag along, but I'm a rather huge target, and these doors ain't gonna open themselves. I'll leave the key to an adventurer expert like you. Now move it, Buster. We don't have the whole night to just stand here and have a friendly chat. Fine, village, lake, key, I'll try. I still have a bad feeling about it. Trust me, you're gonna do fine, Miss Backpack. You survived so many things, it should be a breeze. Well, sure thing, Miss Backpack, apparently. You better stay here. It looks like somebody's guarding the entrance. Okay. Let's try going out through the storage room. Yeah, surely by this point you simply cannot die. I'm gonna live forever. Let's glance through these doors. These secure doors are tied to a piece of rope. All is quiet. You decide to take a look just to be sure. Yep, it's quiet in there. I am gonna learn how to fly. Seems to be quiet inside. You decide to take care of this rope. No surprise there. The axe did its job wonderfully. You can go inside now. Oops, the old string that kept the axe together snapped. You quietly put the axe remains aside. I was expecting the axe itself to, like, explode. Maybe that's for the better. Running around a tightly secured building with an axe isn't the best idea. Yeah, you know... Self-defense. Who could ask for it? What's this? What could they contain? Food, junk, laundry? Either way, it looks like they've been here a long time. How could it be laundry when nobody around here wears clothing? Like, Zniw, your backpack marks you as, like, the only non-nudist around. Well, no, that's not a bad idea. Their clothes as a well, they wear clothes as a disguise, I can tell you that. Perfect, now you should be able to reach that window with ease. A kind of magnetic toy with movable limbs. Sadly, that one's broken. That lodestone looks mighty useful. Oh, I got a magnet. Wow. Fucking magnets. Dinosaurs know how they work, why don't you? Lodestone is a naturally occurring magnet made of a mineral called magnetite. It can be used to build a compass. It can be used to build a compass. Yes, it can. Lodestone attracts small iron objects like keys or nails. Good. Stack of books. You don't need all of them. Instead, you have a quick glance over the stack. And what a coincidence! It's that Zaroforth issue you gave to the UNESCO Ceratops in the pantry. You decide to borrow it once again. I am all the time stealing comic books. Use this window to crawl outside. Hopefully no one will notice you. You can, in fact, can, yes. Alright, let's descend. Find our way to the Lake District. Oops. That guy noticed me. Alright, I can't go that way, so we'll go this way. Stalking the streets after midnight. You know, who knew Zniw would become such a, such a renegade? Those trash bags are blocking my way, huh? Is this a note? So sorry about this mess. I forgot about the garbage day. I'll clean everything up in the morning. That's a convenient little blocker. Also, I really thought we were gonna get, like, jumped or something on our way through here. Oh, hello. Ack? Oh, did I frighten you, youngin'? I'm so sorry. Don't be afraid, I'm just an old turtle. An eyewitness, darn! Alright, easy now, Zniw. We're just gonna have to kill him. You don't know anything, play it cool, girl. Is everything alright, child? Why are you so nervous? Did something bad happen? You're so pale, it's like you've seen a ghost or something. Huh? You don't know me? Oh, I should. Apologies, I've been stranded in this village for some time now, but I don't think we've ever met. I'm usually asleep during the day and don't get many visitors at night, so I don't really know most folk from the village. Oh boy, that's a relief. Wait a minute, familiar looks, stranded in the village, could you be... Are you... Sorry for such a sudden question, but are you by any chance the husband of the elderly lady from the Turtle Traditional Tincture Shop in Scattered Woods? Why, yes I am, my dear Murtigo. Ooh, I miss her. How did you know? Isn't that a coincidence? I actually met her not long ago, and you seem to fit her description perfectly. Not to mention, she's worried sick about you, old man. I can imagine, my poor wife. If the village wasn't closed shut, I'd pack my things and be on my way to Scattered Woods as soon as possible. Sadly, that's not happening anytime soon. Haven't you heard about the recent thievery acts in the village? Oh, apologies for my obliviousness, but I don't think so. All I know is that the thief everyone was looking for was apparently caught today. Sorry, I don't really follow the latest news. And you don't know how glad I am for that, Gramps. Out of curiosity, has something been stolen from you lately? No, nothing. On the other hand, I don't really possess anything of notable value. Couldn't really think of an item that could be stolen from me. My wooden bowl, that shabby fishing rod, dinner leftovers? Now, okay, no need to get into details, I understand perfectly. I believe even the thieves around here have some kind of quality standards, right? You mentioned being stranded here. How'd you end up in the village, huh? I was inspecting the sudden disappearance of the pterosaurs in our region, and Fungila was the first stop in my journey. Unfortunately, during the second day of my stay, the village was closed due to some criminal activity, and on top of that, the main gate was apparently destroyed. Nobody could enter or leave the village, as everything entered some kind of information blackout. Couldn't even send a letter to my beloved wife, as no postal pterosaurs are currently in service. This is the one thing so far that is still really a mystery to me. Which is, what exactly happened with the pterosaurs? And I don't have any kind of theory. Like, we've traced the disappearing people to this village lockdown. And the village chief is sending shipments of some kind of scarlet mushroom out. But I'm not sure about the pterosaur part yet. Oh well. You play through the game and information is revealed. In the end, I had no choice but to settle in this shack, waiting for the day I'll be able to simply get out of the village and return home. Man, that's heavy. Hope you'll be able to see your wife soon. She seemed like a sweet old lady. Thank you, youngin'. I do hope so, too. And indeed she is, my sweet little Murtigo. So I see you're doing some fishing for the living. Yes, I like to munch on some roasted fish now and then. And I sell the surplus of any fish I catch to the pantry of the market. I don't make a large amount of shells by any means, but on the other hand, I don't need to make that much money to just stay here. Yeah, I figured. Thanks for the chat, Mr. Ambrosius. Mr. Ambrosius, right, I should be on my way. It's already way too late. Hope you get out of the village and reunite with your wife soon. Indeed it is, my child. My apologies for taking so much of your time. You should hurry along now. I'm certain your folks are worried about you as well. My folks, yeah. Yes, they are. Alright. So here we are by the lake. The shack's owner wouldn't be too happy if he found you all tucked inside. Can I use this fishing rod? Be careful, it's his last rod. Okay. Hey, do you want a comic book? No. So, can I use the lodestone? Some nifty iron goodies might be on the lake floor, so let's attach the lodestone to the fishing rod. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. His sister probably doesn't care. Doesn't he have two sisters? Wait for the fishing rod to happen. Uh-huh. What do we get? We got the key. I knew it. I found it. Well, I suppose the other one could be a brother, but... Oh, is this another poop sack? Some kind of a sack. It reeks of decomposing matter. Yeah. Why does everybody poop in a sack? Hey, my rod. That was a bit embarrassing. Sorry, totally forgot about it. Yeah, I always forget about that rod. Alright, we got the key. There's a guard up there. Indoor plumbing is difficult and no one wears shoes. Those are true things. I suppose it would be nice if they didn't leave it, like, in the street, but... Alright, let's get on up here, back through the window. We've got the key. Take the rope. Sneak back in. Junior, what's wrong with you? I've already unlocked the doors and I'm waiting here for like hours while you're taking your sweet time fooling around the village. This isn't a drill, you know. Don't worry, you little feathered head. It just so happens I came with some good news, see? Oh, yeah, that's the key. Man, you really did good, Jordy. For a second there, I thought you're not gonna... Anyways, you might have already seen, the door to the first floor is already opened. Can we finally enter the chief's apartment? Yes, I hope so. Depends on what awaits us on the first floor. All sorts of guards, traps, and monsters, I believe, if there's one thing adventure taught me. It wouldn't kill you to be a little more optimistic every now and then. With all the things that happened to me the past 2 days, I wouldn't really be too surprised by anything. Also, every time she attempts to be optimistic, you guys, like, shit on her parade, so... Yeah, probably would kill her. There's only one way to find out what's ahead. Onward. Oh god, it's a little guy. He ran off. It's just a hatchling. I think I saw that kid on the ground floor before. Hey, can we talk for a second, please? You're the kid from before, the one that was grounded, right? Yeah, but please don't tell anyone I was out at such a late hour. Okay, got you covered. Tell me, what were you doing here? I was just watching everyone prepare for tonight's arrival of the scary creature. The scary creature? Who's the scary creature you're referring to? Nobody. It's not like anyone believes me anyway. I will, promise. Spill the beans. I saw a huge creature with a large beak through the keyhole when I went to the bathroom at night. Some time ago. It gazed back at the door and gave me the most piercing look ever. I ran to my bed as quickly as possible. I really thought I was about to die. Aku? What's wrong with you, dude? You doing business? No, it can't be. No, nothing. You see, nobody believes me. My parents scolded me for reading too many comics and having nightmares. Is that why you were peeking through the door? To see the scary creature again? Oh no, I don't want to see it ever again. I just wanted to check if Lum left a comic book in the corridor. He promised to give it to me later, but never did. Since the guards are repairing the glow rooms tonight, I can't open the doors and enter the corridor like that. If anyone spots me, my parents will be super mad. Lum? The Iniskaceratops, one of my neighbors. He loves to read all sorts of books. Ah, the grumpy guy from the pantry. Yeah, he told me about his pantry shift this morning, and he wasn't very happy about it. Yeah, alright, that's fine and dandy. Did you just say something about opening these doors? Yeah, it's key. Hey, can we borrow that key for a minute, pretty please? Oh, I don't know. It's not really mine. I don't know if you... 1 second, kiddo. Can't you deal with these doors like you did with the previous ones? You kidding me? A brilliant idea, especially with that kid watching and a guard next door. Might as well go to the nearest guard outpost and demand a cozy cell, huh? Listen, girl, thanks to your lengthy night stroll around the village, we're already extra short on time. And we just can't afford to lose any more of it. Excuse me, next time I'd like to see you running around like a dummy in a place you're unfamiliar with, looking for an item you've never ever seen before. So you mentioned something about a comic book, huh? Oh, it's Zaro Force, the very same issue I was hoping to borrow from the library earlier. I was lucky. Lum said he has that issue and can lend it to me. When he was done with his job, he simply ran to play cards with his friends. Don't tell anyone I told you that. Alright, if I return that comic book of yours, will you let me borrow the key? Oh, will you really do it? I might. I would love to leave the conversation right now and just give him the comic book and be gone with it, but... What's the deal with the glow shrooms anyway? The village is closed. Why do they need so many of them? I'm not sure, but now that you mention it, I've been seeing lots and lots of boxes filled with glow shrooms in this corridor at night. Some believe these glow shrooms are a vital ingredient to treat short-sightedness. I'm not sure how true it is, but that alone makes them highly sought after. They are horribly difficult to cultivate, and Fungilia is pretty much the only place I know of you can get these mushrooms from. Hence they're a rather valuable good to some. You get what I'm saying, Shorty? Why is it so quiet around here? All the guards on a collective vacation or something? I guess the security got rather lax in the building since I heard the thief was caught today. Was it thieves? Apologies, I can't seem to remember. Oh, the clueless youth, if only you knew. Only Bartholomew and Stefan, two of our neighbors, were assigned for tonight's duty. Bartholomew for the mushrooms, and Stefan for something in the basement. Oh, those guys. I mean, it seems we already dealt with that Stefan guy. That means Bartholomew is left. Yes, we'll be going now. Stay sharp and don't cause any more trouble, kid, otherwise you'll get grounded. For the next couple of millennia. That would be terrible. Goodbye. Uh-huh. Believe you were looking for this, no? Oh, that issue! Thank you so much. I really wanted to know what happens next. Don't sweat it, kid, since you're grounded. That's pretty much all that's left for you, right? Especially when the library's still closed. Okay, now then, about that key of yours. Right, but please be careful. I need to quietly return it to its owner. Relax, kid. It'll only take a minute. That wasn't so bad, was it? Now go and return it wherever you found it. Actually, I found it underneath the doormat. For some reason, Bartholomew always leaves it there, thinking nobody knows about it. Wait, really? Jeez, what a genius. Truly an experienced guard. Why'd you need that key anyway? We have an appointment with the chief tonight, but we forgot to bring our own spare key. Oh, I see. In any case, thanks for the comic book. At least I'll have something to do now. No worries, kid. Your key was almost the most appreciated. We need to go now, so hurry to bed or something. You don't want to get caught by your parents with a scary creature, right? I sure don't. Thanks again. Take care. Cool. That must be Bartholomew. I can't walk around like that. He's gonna spot me for sure. Try to get rid of that guy for me, will ya? In the meantime, I'll hide behind these boxes. I'll see what I can do. Congratulations, buddy! That's the worst anybody's ever done it. Oh, who goes there? I need to somehow get past this guy. Okay. That means somewhere around here is a solution to that. Can I just push these boxes over on top of him and kill him immediately? What if you miss? You'll be immediately exposed. Well, perhaps I choose to expose myself. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if maybe I missed an inventory pick-upable, or something. Need to get past this guy. Okay. Now, I'm allowed to walk right up behind these. Currently sorting the mushrooms. Let's talk to him. Since you are a wanted, totally dangerous criminal, you might not want to do this. Can I just tie him up? No? Alright. Well, maybe I missed an inventory item somewhere. Yeah, just like you thought. Anything under the other? Okay, can't check the other side. Alright, let's try, no, can't go that way. Can't go that way. If you've learned anything from this adventure, the little fellow's gonna escape as soon as you come near. Probably. Probably. Yep, there he goes. There has to be a place to use this lodestone. Or something. Hello. Acquired a piece of cloth. Oh, I'm gonna go polish the oil lamp with that. It's too dusty and oily, and you don't want to ruin this cloth with an excessive amount of dirt. Man, if we only had access to the genie in the lamp, we would end this game in, like, 30 seconds. What am I doing with this cloth? I don't know what... I don't have any idea what I'm doing with this cloth. Like, it does not seem to be... It does not seem to me to be a useful object to be having at this time. To be having at this... having. It haven't a usefulness. But can I, like, throw the piece of cloth over his head? And then hit him with it? With a rock, maybe? It's too small. Definitely not the best of your ideas. Alright, we must have to do something else. Let's see. I think there's still a key in the lock. How the hell do you open this? You don't even know how to operate that mechanism. Do I, do you know? No, I can't talk to you. And there's nothing in here. Except a pile of sacks. Which I can't manipulate. And this door threatens to fall... threatens to have stuff fall on me. And I can't open that door. So, there's nothing here. I mean, we'll find the solution. It's just taking a while. Well, I wonder if the key we left in the lock back down there will help. Nope, we're not allowed access to the lock. We are stuck as butts. We are turbo butt stuck. Supreme. At least it could be worth. We could be this guy. Metal cup. That wasn't in there before. It's not a big blue cup you hope for, but that'll have to do for now. I don't know what that means. Can we use the lodestone piece on this for some reason? Yes, you already established. It's made of iron. Easy. Okay. I guess I can use the cup with the water? Okay, now we have a cup of water. And I guess we can float the... No. I guess we can wrap the lodestone in cloth? No. Now you just want to sneeze. Nicely going there, Zniw. I was thinking maybe we could assemble a rudimentary compass. And it would point the direction to, you know, the next thing we actually have to do. Can we take some worms? Oh, well, maybe we can go fishing again. Or maybe we could have used these worms to go fishing, but I did not see them in time, and now I've failed. I don't know. What if we put the worms in a cup of water? One bad move and you might spill it all over the place. The bait is set. It should be here any minute now. Oh, alright. We're baiting out that mammal. Alright, how do you capture this one? With your experience, it shouldn't be that hard. That is a distressed-looking mammal. Gotcha. I managed to grab the mammal and quickly put it in your backpack. Okay, I admit, you seem to be pretty good at this. Ha! Hour up. Years of practice really did the trick. Alright, now we have a mammal. Now we can get past that guard. We just needed to assemble a rudimentary mammal trap. Out of some food and nothing else. I know for a fact that if you left some food on the floor, eventually I would come along and be like, hey, food on the floor, and just start eating it. I'm not even entirely sure you'd have to put it in a bowl. But I'm pretty simple. Onward, my furry friend, to victory. Oh, now the mammals are your friends. He went after that mammal into storage. Okay, well, what is he doing? That's one way to capture these furry critters. Got ya! What are you doing here? If hurry! Barricade the door! Why, you wait till the chief hears about this. Nicely done, Junior. That should do the trick. Let's go. We're this close to our goal. Finally, let's see now. unexpected. That was super easy. That's a trapdoor, isn't it? It looks like a trapdoor, but it probably... Eh. Let's just hope we'll be able to find that key fairly quickly. The chief might return any minute now. Got it, Featherbrain. Wait a second. Once we enter that apartment, there's no coming back. We need to act quickly, so no clowning around, you hear? As I said, the chief can return any minute now, so we can't risk getting caught now. It's probably just the doormat. I'm gonna adjust the fan. One moment. Adjust the fan and grab some more water. Why not put the jug over here anyway? It's always important. It's always absolutely critical to make sure you're getting enough oxygen. Space Ghost taught me that. Alright. Are you ready to go through that door? Let's rock. I'm ready as ever. That's the spirit. Off we go then. Alright, so hopefully I didn't just soft lock the game. Nobody's home. Good, let's start looking around. Okay, any idea where that key might be hidden? No idea, I only know it's hidden somewhere in the apartment. Where exactly? Nope. We better really start snooping around then. Eternal Ocean. It looks some kind of romantic mumbo-jumbo. Definitely not your style. The basics of self-defense, wetlands. Several survival hints, especially during an encounter with, Dinosuchus. Yeah, I wish you knew this title earlier. Aviation Physics, an introduction. It's a book written by some Navajo dactylus fellow from Little Terradonia. Why would it be here? Fungilia Chronicle. A yellow-spined book full of information like geography or the history of Fungilia. Captain Disaster in the Dark Side of the Moon. Oh yeah, one of your all-time favorite comedy titles. Just a normal book. There's nothing inside that could aid you. Oh, we should probably check the rest of these then. Nope. 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 Okay. Far North Scenery. It's an album full of snowy scenery paintings. Huh? What's that? It's a book from the library and it's long overdue. It has Kron the Triceratops stamp from a month ago. Tales for Children. It's a book with the brave little red Euplocephalus tale, one of your childhood favorites. Flora of Polysemia, an encyclopedia about plants. Music theory for beginners. Man, it's so high up there. That was apparently written by a famous Parasaurolophos composer. In the Jaws of the Spletosaurus. Nope, nope, nope. You really can't stand horror books. Music theory. That'll teach you about keys, right? No. Alright, well, we've checked all the books, I think. That's an awful lot of detail devoted to, like, functionally nothing. You know? Lots of manuscripts, so they don't look important at all. It's just doodles and gibberish. Hey, like all of my manuscripts. These are books for children, teaching the basics of reading and writing. There are some books you read when you were young. You immediately recognize the covers. The cuddliest plushy animal you've seen in a while. Looks totally huggable. That shelf is way too high for you to reach. No, it's not. It's way too high up there and you don't want to ruin such a perfect plushie. Okay. Founding of Fungilia cotton tapestry. Very elegant and impressive. A heartwarming child's drawing showing 3 different figures. Makes you a bit sad inside as you miss your folks back at Wajapalaka. Looks like it was drawn by the chief's daughter. How come I've never seen his family anywhere? His wife and daughter apparently went on a vacation somewhere shortly before the whole village crisis happened. I had a sketch of them in my notebook. Alrighty, that would explain it. Some clothes, toys, even more toys, nothing that could help you. Yeah, a long vacation. Right before lockdown. I don't know about this one. Nothing inside, just a bunch of clay pots. A bed composed of leaves and moss doesn't look very comfortable. Now's not the best time to hit the sack. This is where a small receptacle, used for accumulating ash from the firewood, should be. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. What's that shiny thing buried in the ash? Ow! Hot, hot, hot! You found another secret pebble! Yay! I'm dumb and burned myself. Hooray! Oh, looks like it's a map of Polysemia. Amount of unique mushrooms found 4. 1, 5, 2, 3. I don't know if this is actually keeping track of my stuff or what, but... A book lies on the desk. Looks like it was read halfway through. Assertivity for beginners, finding common ground with others. Seems to be a bunch of baloney about being nice, understanding others, and firmly standing by your beliefs. Ah yes, complete baloney. Nobody in this game is nice to anybody. Nobody attempts to understand others. They all, like, fold immediately like a house of cards when you yell at them. I definitely won't be needing this kind of book. I'm the most assertive dinosaur on the block, after all. I got an achievement for reading all the books in spite of being in the face of danger. That's concerning. Your everyday desk, everyday drawers, the lowest one is opened. Nope, empty. A piece of paper on the bottom of the drawer. Crocodilian yellow. Several feathers and... Crocodilian yellow. I don't know what that would mean. What's this drawing? Two dinosaurs are riding on a triceratops and most likely having a good time. The triceratops doesn't seem to be having a good time. Looks like this was drawn by the chief's daughter, too. Crocodilian Yellow. The only yellow book is the, Search the shelf thoroughly. I didn't have that before. What was that weird clicking sound? Ooh, a fishing rod. No, you had enough fishing for a lifetime today. Bull! Nothing in the back of the wardrobe, so I didn't open a secret passage. Yeah, what was that clicking sound? See, it wasn't a secret door, so maybe behind the tapestry? Your disappointment level is currently soaring sky high. Although you can see something embroidered on the other side. 2L14R. 2L14R, alright. One moment, I just want to note that down real quick. So... 2, 1... Alright. Okay. Well, yes, but I was writing that down over here, too, so... what is this? This fern plant is all withered and devoid of any life. There's something on the wall behind the plant. Hey, Beak Face, can you remove that plant pot from the closet? I believe there's something behind it. Something behind it? Interesting. Alright, then. Anyway, thank you for noting it down. I will be able to see it at a glance, at least. Alright, what's next? There is something back there. Whoa, this is heavy. Aha! A safe. 2 left, 14 right? There's no lever or handle. Okay, hold on. That weird clicking sound. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Maybe yellow is only half of the puzzle. What was the, dinosaur that it said? Crocodilian and yellow. Crocodilian. Crocodilian. What might be crocodilian? In that listing, I mean. The thing on surviving... Yeah, basics of self-defense. That was another clicking thing. Okay. Okay, so crocodilian and then yellow. Crocodilian. Yellow. Did that open it? No? Kind of? Yes? Doesn't seem you can do anything with it right now. I have no hints available. A large pentagon-shaped cavity, a handle, and a button. Let's try... out on the balcony. Stop! What do you think you're doing? You can't just walk around on someone else's balcony at night when you're a wanted criminal. Come on, what are you thinking? Don't get your knickers in a twist. Alright, what about this fern plant? A healthy, well-kept fern plant. If you talk to plants, they'll go faster and more healthy, according to one of the books. How do you do, fellow Flora? Cute. Oh! Something behind the map. Turned out to be a treasure map. It's already taken down and you don't feel like running around with a huge map painting. Did those books trigger it to open? Alright, this was what the books were for. Here's the key. So he had a small safe that opens a large safe. Kept in a safe, so it must be equally important. I wonder what it opens. Key to his small safe was kept in his... Key to his large safe was kept in his smaller safe. Okay, that's fine. That's not at all overly paranoid. Looks like you can rotate it left and right if you... Okay. 2 left. 14 right. Nothing. Won't even budge. There must be something else. There must be some part of this that we haven't gotten yet. Alternately, I'm dumb, and we need to do, like, 214. No. Alright, let me just look over at that again. No? 2 left, 14 right now. Okay, shit. What else is there? What else is there? We looked in the cupboard, we looked at the drawings. We looked at the map. What's the matter, Matt? Oh, wait a minute. X. 4. Oh, okay, let's try pushing the button 4 times. Because there is that one more spot. And that's a number, and it was marked. Okay, 2 left, 14 right, and 4. Nothing. Okay, are we positive it was 2 left, 14 right? Yes, we are. So maybe it is 2, 14, and 4. Okay, I had left and right reversed. That's normal for me. You did it, Shorty! Quick, the key! Second gate key. Yeah, saw that coming. What? You two again? No way, I can't believe this. Well, you'd better. Just wait till all the village guards and the Metalona officials hear about your vile plans. What on earth are you talking about, lad? You simply couldn't have better timing, you know that? Listen, both of you. You need to hide right now. He might come here any minute now. Don't change the topic, Chief, or should I say the village tyrant. Think we don't know about your shady business? You got that right. Overworking your subjects just to harvest as many glowshrooms as possible? Keeping them at bay by lying about the main gate? I can't believe it. You're just absolutely despicable. Please listen, I can explain, but if you don't hide, we are all going to... Another one of your elaborate schemes? What next? You're gonna call the guards again? Not this time, mister. Not only do we have you cornered, but we found both the gate keys. Game over for you, man. You fished out the blue gate key? You did know about the lake. Get a load of this guy. Clever. Not as clever as us, it seems. Listen to me! We will talk later without the guards. You have my word, but you have to hide now. He's going... Yeah, I don't believe anything you say anymore. Besides, you sound like a broken record. Who's this mysterious him you keep yammering about? He trapped my family in the old evacuation tunnel. Threw the blue key in the lake, forbidding me from opening the gate. Oh, he's crying. That is... interesting. I had no choice. Do you think I feel no revulsion for what has happened? Chief? Asphrasius? What is the meaning of this? Who are these brats? Polio, It's you! Wait a minute. It isn't that guild merchant from Metalona. That's right, you fool, it is me, and you made it way too easy. What? When your folks kicked me out of Metalonia, I had to hide in the shadows and treat my wounds for a rather long time. I feel like we just walked into somebody else's story. But one day I noticed your trade cart. At first I wanted to have my revenge on the spot, but decided to quietly follow you instead. And what a gold mine I struck. You came to Fungilia, a place completely unprepared for an aerial attack, chock full of rare glowshrooms. That gave me an even better idea than simply driving my beak through your body. That was you all along? It was like taking candy from a baby. Collapsing the tunnel his family tried to escape through, dropping that key into the lake. How little it took to break his spirit. And with both the head of the village and all other pterosaurs taken care of, all the village's glowshrooms are mine to keep. Just thinking about the juicy profits I'm gonna make from those wonderful glowshroom eye drops makes me all tingly inside. Wait, you're behind all of this and just for the money? Silence, punk. I have no need to speak with a brat like you. Dispose of them this instant, Frisius. Chief? Or I shall do it myself. Treat it as a little demonstration of what will happen to you and your precious family if you ever fail me again as Frisius. You know, I think it's about time I demonstrated something to you for a change. What? Something I should have done a long time ago. Enough, I've had it with you. Why you... Chief! Run, you fools! Ring the gong 3 times! Save my family! Sniff the balcony, hurry! The gong, quick! How are we gonna get down from here? Don't worry, I got this. Okay, I hope you know what you're doing. Now, all of China knows you're a douche nozzle. Or they will once they get up here. I don't think he followed us. Man, I seriously do hope the chief is okay up there. That didn't look good, Agu. I'm worried. Same here. I feel really ashamed. I had no idea this flying monstrosity was behind all of this. If only we knew he'd do something so horrible after kicking him out of our city. Hey, nobody knew. Explain why the chief was so nervous and occupied each time he talked. Focus! We can't let his efforts go to waste. Come on, we have a village to save. Right. But what should we do about him? Let's try luring him out of Fungilia. As long as he stays here, everyone is in grave danger. But how? The keys, remember? We open the gate and lure him outside. Everyone else stays inside the dome. Alright, let's move it then. I just hope we won't have any trouble along the way. I mean, the guards are most likely orchestrating the evacuation. Stay sharp, kiddo. Alrighty, let's go. What is that noise? I can't hear myself think. Can you keep it down, bub? We're evacuating in here. Besides, what do you think you're doing on my... The criminals! Police! Great. Like you needed more commotion today. The achievement text. Things have taken a turn for the worse. It's amazing. You would think that things couldn't possibly take a turn for the worse. But things can apparently always take a turn for the worse. Ooh, dried mushrooms. Hopefully no one will mind if you take one of these delicious dried mushroom wreaths. Nom, 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 nom. Gourmet World Tour. Oh, I must have eaten something in, like, every location. Anyway, I don't know how much more time we have left in the game. But I'm thinking this may be where we wrap it for tonight. We'll try and finish this off tomorrow. Yeah. I love that I got, like, the shit just got real achievement, and then the, ooh, you ate something in every location achievement, like, back to back. Anyway, we're gonna wrap it for now. Next time, I am just glancing at the achievements left, and we are at like 65%. I imagine that we're pretty close to being done, but I have no idea. I have no idea how much longer this game goes. This is nuts. I love it. So, we're gonna, Keldon is in the post-game of Animal Well, if y'all want to head over there. But I don't think I'm gonna raid into him because I'm still worried about spoilers. So, I think I'm just gonna let you folks go. Good night, everybody. Have a good time.